This is Amazon's Robotaxi. And if you thought the EV war was just about cars you buy, think again. Because this futuristic shuttle isn't even designed for ownership. You won't see it in a dealership. You won't park it in your driveway. It's not built for that. Instead, it's built to pick you up, take you anywhere you need, and drop you off without a driver, without a steering wheel, and without pedals. That's right, a fully autonomous pod that could end up challenging both Uber and Tesla at the same time. Let's break it down. At first glance, the Zoo Robotaxi looks less like a car and more like a mini living room on wheels. It's completely symmetrical. Front and back are identical. Why? Because it doesn't have a front or rear, it can move in either direction with the same ease. It can pull tight turns, handle narrow streets, and even pull perfect U-turns in spaces where most cars would struggle. Step inside, and it feels like the future of shared travel. 4 seats face each other like you're in a lounge. There's no driver's seat, no dashboard, just large glass windows, soft ambient lighting, and screens that provide information during your ride. Safety is at the heart of this design. Zoo didn't just throw in a couple of cameras. This shuttle is packed with LiDAR, radar, and multiple cameras, giving it 360-degree coverage with a claimed 270-degree view from each corner. Now, let's talk about performance. A lot of people assume these autonomous pods will be slow. Not this one. The Zoo Robotaxi can reach 75 miles per hour, making it highway, and thanks to its battery, it can run for 16 hours straight on a single charge. That's the real trick. While your personal EV might spend most of its life parked at home or at work, Zoo is built to stay on the move almost all day, carrying passengers, generating revenue non-stop. And that leads us to the business model. This is where Zoo flips the script. Amazon isn't selling you this car. You won't own it. Instead, fleets of these shuttles will operate in major cities, picking up passengers like Uber does. The big difference: there's no driver taking a cut. Every dollar goes back into the fleet operator, and with Amazon behind it, that means serious scale. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Tesla, Elon Musk, has been promising robotaxis for years. His vision is that every Tesla could one day become a money-making machine. While you're at work or asleep, your Tesla would drive itself around as a taxi, earning money on your behalf. It's a bold dream, but Tesla's approach relies on upgrading existing cars with software and cameras. Amazon and Zoo, they're skipping that step. They built a dedicated vehicle from the ground up, no steering wheel, no compromises, no dual purpose. Now let's pause for a second. If you're enjoying this breakdown of Amazon's Robotaxi and how it could disrupt Tesla and Uber, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We cover the wildest cars, bikes, and futuristic tech every single week. And your support helps us keep bringing you content like this. Alright, back to the story. Uber is in the danger zone here. Think about their model. It depends entirely on drivers using their own cars. If drivers disappear, Uber loses its workforce. That leaves them with 2 options: either buy fleets themselves or get crushed by companies like Amazon that already own fleets. But Amazon's play isn't just about rides. With their logistics empire, Zoo Robotaxis could also deliver packages. You could order something from Amazon, and instead of a van, a Zoo shows up with your delivery. Then, just minutes later, the same vehicle could pick up a passenger heading across town. That level of efficiency is something Uber and Tesla would struggle to match. Still, there's a huge question. Are people ready for this? Would you step into a car with no human driver? Trust is one of the biggest barriers. Self-driving tech has had its share of negative headlines, and every single incident makes people more cautious. Convincing millions of passengers to relax in a car with no steering wheel will take time. Companies like Waymo and Cruise are already testing in cities like Phoenix and San Francisco. Amazon knows this won't be smooth sailing, which is why Zoo is taking a slow rollout approach, starting in controlled areas before moving into denser cities. Then comes the question of cost. How much will a ride in a Zoo cost you? While Amazon hasn't confirmed numbers, analysts expect prices to be close to UberX levels, maybe even cheaper over time. And because Amazon has deep pockets, they could subsidize rides heavily in the early days just to capture market share. If you're offered a safer, more comfortable ride at a cheaper price, why stick with Uber? Now, let's circle back to Tesla. Musk's dream of a Tesla robotaxi network is still alive, but it faces hurdles. Full self-driving needs to hit a level regulators trust, and it hasn't yet. Uber today is basically a middleman app. If robotaxis like Zoo catch on, the app could become irrelevant unless Uber pivots quickly. But let's be realistic. Amazon won't dominate overnight. Scaling fleets, maintaining them, and pushing through regulations will take years. It may even take a decade before you see these in your city. So, can Zoo really kill Uber and Tesla? Probably not kill, but definitely disrupt. Uber may need to form partnerships or lower prices. Tesla may need to speed up its robotaxi rollout. What's certain is that the ride-hailing industry will look very different by 2026. And that's a future Uber and Tesla can't ignore. With that said, thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.